Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Cosmic Divine Seeker. Hi everyone. So this is going to be a reading that I'm doing with the 2323 Portal Gateway energies. I already put together a couple readings that were really intense because of all the chaotic energies that were surrounding me on Portal Gateway Day. So I received a lot of downloads, uploads, integrations, a lot of things were happening within me. The main reading that I did, this is a redo of that one because it got corrupted with all of the chaos that was breaking out. But I've got all the same decks here. So we're going to get into it. I was talking a lot that I was feeling silvers and golds, right? Because we are, you know, in the golden era, right? But the silver's been really standing out for me. It could be significant for you. I mean, I know that's one of Cancer's colors. We love this silver. And a spirit animal, which is interesting, that's been coming up to me, is, I don't know if I'm saying it right, the aura fish, the aura, it's like O-R-A something fish. It is a very special ancient fish, and they're in the very deep depths of the ocean, right? And there's a folklore behind it that when it surfaces that there's going to be like catastrophic events, and they actually appear when there's going to be destruction, like volcanic eruptions and things like that. And I've been getting the synchronicities of them and seeing them. So there's definitely something big that because I felt it, they showed me a vision of it as I was talking about silver. And what's interesting is I didn't get that yesterday when I was talking about the color silver, but it brought me back there that they keep showing me that. So I'm bringing it out to you for a reason, that there's going to be something. It's not. It's a silver fish in the color, like it looks like a metallic fish. They can get up to like 600 pounds, 50 feet long. And I'm trying to remember how it's up because trying to remember. I've been seeing a lot of dolphins and whales because they're bringing me to the orca now. These are all significant. Look, I bet I can look it up. That because it's like they know that when things are destabilizing. And that's what I feel that is happening. We now have Chiron, the wounded healer, our asteroid of that, is retrograding. So since it's retrograding, a lot of these things are surfacing up. A lot of these trauma and these things are surfacing up. And I just did a reading on that. So I feel that some trauma and things like that could be surfacing. I think I'm going to have to put it in my description box of this fish because I don't see it right now. I can't get it to pull up. Yeah, I'm just going to go off the message. All right, I'm going to put it in my community post. So if you want to know what fish I'm talking about and research it and look it up, it'll be in the description box. I'll have the link over to the I'm going to put in my community post. That's what I meant. Because I'll share a picture there. Or an article or something like that. Because it was weird. Like I got an article about it. Because one was just seen. And I was researching it like 2 days before. So I don't know why I was suggesting. Because I've never seen this fish before. So that was me seeing it twice, right? Normally I see it a third time, something. So to me, when I see it this third time, it's going to be something going down. But it's interesting that I was seeing this and then a bunch of stuff went down all in one day. So I really feel that. And I was even like, I had told my boyfriend too, I was like, what's going on with today? Stuff's going down. And even I told him the fish and I was showing him, I'm like, look at this. And he's like, I don't want to hear about this. That catastrophic things like, and literally like a whole bunch of stuff. And I was like, there's got to be something about today why all of this is like attacking me, because I knew it was like spiritual attacks, psychic attacks were coming my way, physical attacks, like literally like I knew something was trying to destabilize me. And what's interesting is I went and painted my nails this silver, I don't have it with me now, it's like this silver gold, didn't even realize that I was feeling this energy. That's what I mean, sometimes it just Spirit guides me these things. I've never seen this color nail polish. I added it to my collection. I picked it up as a birthday present, right? And to myself, I didn't even know that it was going to be in alignment. The birthday deck that I picked, I didn't even know because I didn't get a look at it. It has this silver gold gilding. There's something about silvers and golds. That's what I mean. Everything with me, I'm very in tune to it. I know that the universe works with me. I very much work with the magic of the universe. And so I may sound crazy, but you know what? To each his own. The universe loves, you know, making things, synchronicities, alignments. They're all messages for me. They give me warnings. Anyway, I know what's going on. A lot of times they sound crazy because it's really exciting, and it's hard to put like all of the secrets to the universe out to others, because everybody's secrets and the way that the universe works with you is going to be in different ways. But I'm trying to put my ways out there to show you a little bit, if it makes sense, how you can start to notice these things. How it's like Source knows that I isolate a lot and I hermit energy a lot, because where I feel, especially having a very unstable life, like I like to be safe and secure. You know, some people, and even though it's weird, it's like I have claustrophobia. But it's like, anyway, I feel, and that's the Cancer energy, right? Right. My home body energy. I got to make things at home. I got to feel safe and secure. But they know to work with me. So I get a lot of messages and stuff through my social media accounts, through the different sites, through the routine. They've learned to work with me through certain routines and things that I do, right? So for a while, it was like a store. I'd go to a thrift store every day, and it was certain things that I would see, right, that I'd be guided to every day that would unlock things, and me touching and handling things. And that's another psychic gift that I have. I forget what it's called, where you get the downloads and stuff. Certain people, sometimes it's places that you go, you can integrate and you can pull in the energies. And it was allowing me to remote viewing and things like that. Sometimes that can happen and trigger by touching things. To me, I've always been able to do that. I think that's what it's called. I was getting guided to it last night through a reader. I think that's what it's called. But it's like when there's strong emotions and feelings, I can tap in and remote view. It's like I can see what happened. I can see what's going on around. It's like I noticed that I used to do it with my kids all the time. Like if they had gotten into a fight at school or something happened, I would get like the vision. I'd see everything that happened. They'd call me like, Mom, how did you know all of this? How did you you know, it's like a lot of this stuff, a lot of us keep our gifts and stuff hidden because we know people aren't going to understand it, right? And it's one of those things, like it's fun to watch people try to tell you otherwise when you can see what happened. Anyways, that's what I'm being like, don't lie to me. I tell everybody, don't lie to me. Also, Leos, you don't lie to Leos. You do not lie to Leos. And I'm a Cancer Leo cusper, so I'm like half, I like half lion, half Cancer. So, you know, I don't even know what of the softer animals are related to a Cancer. If anybody knows, let me know in the description box. So I always put the crab, things like that. Like, yeah, I'm very much, a crab. Yeah, I get that. Very snappy to being a ginger. I'm a ginger snap for sure. I can snap. But there's got to be like a softer animal associated with Cancer. I don't know why I'm not thinking right now. I'd be interested to hear anybody's thoughts on what the softer spirit animal. Because it's like I got that soft side and that fire side, and I'm very like, you come after my kids. I'm very protective of my family and my loved ones. Let's just say that. Anyway, I don't know why I'm getting out of track. Anyway, I've been pulling these cards. Let's see. So there's this big energy with this Chiron. Let's get back to this. This releasing, letting go, spiritual cleansing. For a lot of you, you're realizing to let go of things that are out of your control. You're having forgiveness for yourself and for others, and you realize that that's giving you a new beginning. Because for a lot of you, these wounds that you were carrying around had you act in certain ways, reacted in certain ways. And I was talking about that, I think, in the last little reading that I did about when you're under like immense amount of like stress, how like you're shaky and you worry or anger. Like that's what it was to me yesterday. I was getting very angered by allegations and things that were being said upon me. So I was getting very, very shaky and very angry, trying to hold in my energy. And so yeah, it wasn't my case at all with the allegations, but it's funny. It's funny. Yeah. Anyways, there's this energy of I was getting at, and I was saying in another reading, gosh, I'm all over the place, that when you're frantic and you're trying to like run away or handle something, like this happened to my boyfriend today. It was cute. It was like he was trying to get a number from me just so quick because he knew that I was stressed out, and it was like he couldn't find it, and I was like, give me the freaking phone, let me get the number or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that energy. And that's what I feel has been going on. So somebody has been acting irrational because of being under large amounts of extreme pressure and stress. And so there's this energy where like you need to forgive yourself, and you need to know that actions or reactions or whatever may have happened because you were under large amounts of stress. Lack of sleep and hangry is a very big one. A lot of times when we're under stress, we forget to eat. Then you get hangry because then your mood and your body levels are all off, right? So there's this big thing of like, yeah, a lot of times fights and stuff, no joke, happen when people are hangry. And what is hangry? If you don't know, it's hungry, so you're angry. Because you will misalign your energies. It's just like, how many times do you think you're hungry because you're thirsty, or your body's craving for like for you to be active, right? But you think that is you being hungry, because that's what COVID did to a lot of us. You know, we felt we were missing something, we needed something, so we would start walking around. Then you walk to the kitchen, then you get food to get that satisfaction, to pleasure that craving that was really craving sunlight, you getting outside, you doing other things. So anyway, you need to forgive yourself. Your body was out of alignment, and a lot of this chaos energy, and I'm getting for a lot of you, you're having trouble anchoring this energy in, right? I've been really shaky and very like, I've been dealing with a lot of trauma and stress, right? But I've also been anchoring in a lot of energies, right? Root portal, there could be a lot of activations going on within your root, right? So anyway, I'm getting very much, you need to release and forgive. They're showing me healing is here. For a lot of you too, they're showing divine masculine. I'm getting that you were too much in your survival, fight or flight mode. And that's what I mean. Like, that's why when you're in that, like a lot of adrenaline and things like that, and a lot of intense energies, that's what caused you to not be able to react and define feminine, loving, caring, kind, compassionate energy. And that's a really big thing too, because they really want you to be able to be in this divine feminine energy, to be able to balance out, to be able to receive. And so there's this big energy of like, you need to calm down, get out of survival mode, you need to relax. Throat portal activation. So I'm getting very strongly, a lot of you could have been struggling with communicating and expressing what you needed to. So this was allowing you to kind of like be very loud. It's like, for me, a lot of times, like I've had a lot of throat portals shut down because my father, oh my gosh, it was like if I didn't shut my mouth when he wanted me to, yep, that would happen. So literally like I just, I could never express myself. And a lot of that turned up into trauma, into anger. It shut me down. It made me feel as though I couldn't ever speak up. And I ended up becoming a very closed off, shy, introverted girl. And it's taken a lot for me to be expressive. So a lot of times, like, it'll take until I would go through a lot of stuff until I will finally speak my mind, right? And it's taken a lot. And then when people finally quit, because then I went through abusive relationships and stuff too that didn't like me speaking my mind, shut me down even more. But now it was like finally getting liberated, being free to finally express my emotions and feelings and not get hit for it and things like that. It empowers you. So I'm getting somebody's really closing out a lot of the traumas and the woundings here. Okay? And learning it, setting them free to finally be expressive and be able to communicate their emotions. But it's like now they're having to learn how to not do it in extreme levels, you know, because it's still like somebody is so used to waiting until they're amped up to let those feelings out. So there's been I don't want to say overactive. What's the other word for that? Underactive, like where it hasn't been functioning correctly. I'm getting for somebody there could have been like thyroid problems. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know why that came to me. I said it for a reason. You feel maybe you should get that checked out or whatever. But something to do with levels. But like I said, for some of you, it's food and your body's out of alignment, right? Because you're not getting enough, you know, melatonin. You're not getting enough serotonin. You're not going out in the sun enough. You're not going out in the moon enough. Your balance, your levels, and a lot of this chaotic energy that's coming in is messing with us. These are messing with us. Stop sleeping with them. I know that's a message for me. Could be for you too. Power them down. I used to tell people, power down your Wi-Fi's. Don't have them in your homes. Oh my gosh. On at night when you're trying to sleep. That's like having a huge tower right in your living room. And you want your children and you want to sleep through the night peacefully. Power all your devices down. Power your Wi-Fi down. Give it a break. Also, that'll get your kids off the stuff, right? I wish I would have done that more. Right? So set up the time where the system goes down. I know there's a way to do that where you can put in little parental blocks where the router goes down at like 10 p.m. or whatever, so your mind can start calming down and all that radiation and stuff that's flying through the airs and those signals and the scrambles. Like, you know what? Here's a good thing that I want to show people that you don't often see. Like, you don't realize how much your phone really is constantly running radiation. Like, it drives me nuts when I see little kids on phones all the time, especially toddlers. Like, they should not be on these phones. Like, at all. Like, so, like, I want to show you, like, I don't know if it'll work now. If you, like, hold a phone up to a camera, or you look at a phone, no, it's too bright. There's certain angles where you can pick up when the phone is on. Whenever it's on something, you see it through a camera, you can constantly see that radiation, the strips going through the phone. You can see the movement. So you can see what's being radiated from these devices through electronics. So I've showed the kids before. I'm like, hey, look. It's been certain times or maybe it's just certain things have had a certain angle where it catches the camera. I'm like, see that radiation coming through the phone. I mean, you can feel it too. If you ever had your phone close on you, you'll start to feel the tingliness and the warmth and things. That's why you shouldn't have them on you. You know, and I know Bluetooth is great because it keeps you away from your phone, but then it's still signaling. That's what I mean. I don't get electronics. I mean, I get it. We all use them. I do too, but limit yourself from them. That's a big thing too. Like, don't always, like, if you're going to go outside, like, leave your phone. Like, I try to tell my kids, leave the electronics in, go outside. And I try to tell myself too, and I know it's hard. Like, I'm a mom, like, I get it. And I tell everybody, like, yeah, I always check my phone, but I don't let my phone rule my life. You know, I don't bring it with me in the bathroom. I mean, when I shower and take baths, I should relax at that times. But yeah, I shouldn't. But like, what I'm getting at is like, no, it's always on me. Like, my son's like, you know how many times I called you at school? I'm like, I know, but it's like, you don't understand. Like, the phone could literally be over there and I'm doing dishes or whatever. Like, I don't know why I feel like I'm like going off about this. So anyway, there's this big thing, for a lot of you, that's what's keeping you in your chaotic energies, the electronics. That's what they're trying to get me to tell you. So for a lot of you, what's keeping you in the chaotic energy is too much electronics. Yes. So breakthrough is here. So for a lot of you, you're realizing you're setting yourself free, and a lot of times it's letting yourself free from cellular jail. That's why they're cell phones. That's why it's the internet. The net, guys, it's trapping you. They find it funny with these things. It's like they really knew what they were doing. They really did. Like, guys, like the zombie apocalypse that everybody is heard about or whatever, talks about the movies. Like, literally, it's already here, guys. Yeah? You don't think so? Go outside and walk around. How many people do you see on devices? How many people are walking around like this? Yeah. Tell me again it's not. Tell me again all this stuff doesn't suck you in. Or electronic device. Just look around at all the people that are sucked in. You go into a facility, go into a doctor, you go into anywhere. Isn't there always a TV on and people are staring at the TV? Aren't people always staring into devices, everything? Aren't people not communicating with each other, missing things? Look at a family nowadays at the dinner table for a parent that hasn't said you can't have your phones. The family's all sitting there on electronic devices. Everybody's obsessed with the euphoria that they feel through the pings with the device. Oh my God. Yeah, so this is the, wow, this reading's going deep. Anyways, you're going to feel so much more better when you can distance yourself from electronics. I'm trying to calm myself down. I'm feeling myself getting amped up. Got some Florida water here. Calm yourself down from electronic devices, because not just in the phones, this is anything that's electronic. It makes me mad too, because they use their own things against us, right? Like, there's crystals in all these phones. These crystals supposed to be used for that. No. Look at all these chakra cards. There's a major... Look at all this. That's definitely what's happening to me. These have all come out. These are all chakra cards. Chakra portal. That's what I mean. There's a lot of activations that were going on within me, that all this chaos was trying to destabilize me from. Heart portal activations. Heart portals healing. Throat portal activation, healing. Root portal activation, healing. Solar plexus activation, healing. And crown. The only one we don't have here is the sacral and the third eye. Yes, there's awakening here. A lot of ancient knowledge is coming out. Memories, connections, emotional freedom. I told you there's a major healing. So for a lot of you, this energy, literally, it came in. They can't stop that from it coming in. It came in. But as it integrates with you, certain things need to happen. You need to calm down. You need to get out in the sun and get solar rays. You need to get out in the moon and get moon rays. You need to calm yourself down for these energies to integrate, activate, align. You need to open your chakras. You need to heal your chakras. So for a lot of you, it's these woundings that you're going to be free, that you're going to set yourself free from. See, I don't even feel like this is just a channeled message. These cards are just, yeah, that's why I said I can give readings all the time without the downloads and messages that I give. These cards are just kind of like a guide to help me show you. So for a lot of you, you're going to have major breakthrough moments. You're going to have these realizations like, oh my gosh, I can live life this way. I can do like this way. Like, I finally realized that I was giving so much energy into my 2 older children and letting that influence my life and affect my business, affect me being able to grow my business, affect me to be able to do my spiritual work, affect me to be able to heal, affect me to be able to be a mother for my, a happy mother, a happy, loving mother all the time that I want to be, to being the best lover, to just all of this stuff. I've realized, no, I need to change all of that. So that's why, like, no, they're not getting, no, no. I'm changing the way that I treat myself, how I, how much time and energy and that I give, that I go towards that. All right, guys, I got to take this call. All right, I'm going to do another reading, guys, because I don't want to glitch it twice. Or that was my other reading, but anyways. Check out more of my readings, guys. Love and light to all of you. Bye.